Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to a very special edition of Thursday Night Live. This is the Bucket List Route 66 edition, and these are my, over here, fellow travelers down the Mother Road. And let me introduce everybody. We have, to my, I guess what you're seeing is, well, stage, it's to my right. This is Ben. Hey, Ben.
Hello.
Hey. He will be driving, what will you be driving? Corvette? What year? What is it?
The 2020 C8 Corvette.
Nice.
Wow.
And then down here, we've got a Barkley. Barkley, what kind of car do you have?
A 2020 Hyundai Palisade.
Nice. And then down here in the center square, we have Darren Smith, a.k.a. Smitty. And what will you be driving?
A 2016 Mini Cooper S with a JCW tune on it.
Yes. And I will be in front of him most of the time in my Mazda RX-8 with a street port and super tune and shiny new paint. All right. So welcome, everybody. We're going to have same show as always. I just have 3 co-hosts. Jeff will be in with the news. These are pretty much my guests tonight. If you have any Route 66 stories, advice, questions, thoughts, feel free to chat about them. We've got the weekly Beau Chart, of course. We've got viewer videos. I got a really great prize from Hohem. I think that's how you say it. Hohem. Somebody's gonna win tonight this fantastic smartphone gimbal. Look at that. Let me give you a better look. Somebody's going to win this. This is by Hohem. And you could try to hold the camera steady all you want, but you can't because you're human. And so that's why you need one of these. And somebody's going to win tonight. All right. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I think I can smell some. We're all eating it tonight. Our most favorite sponsor of all time. It is the Cadillac of processed meat. A pigeon. A jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much, Pigeon Jerky. And thank everybody for watching. It looks like we've got some extra people, more people than usual watching right now for some reason. So, yes, this is the Route 66 special. One of the reasons why I want to have these guys on is to kind of explain why the next 2 TNLs will be different. We'll be doing them from the road. It won't be as slick of an operation, but it certainly will have great backgrounds. I hope to do one from the desert. We have a lot of stops to make along the way, and there's some people we're gonna meet. Here is the route, in case you're not familiar with it. There it is, down there. This is Route 66, aka the Mother Road, and we're gonna try to stay on Route 66 and not 40. Right, guys? Is that the plan?
As much as possible.
Yeah. What is the plan? What is the plan? We're just gonna drive and see what happens, or we got plans? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna go and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't plan anything. Actually,
we're winging it. We're winging it.
We are gonna wing a lot of it, but we do have some.
And when a tornado comes through, it'll add a lot of excitement.
Well,
we get a lot of good footage.
Yeah, we don't need that. Let's not do that. But we are gonna
multiple angles.
We are gonna meet in Chicago. April 1st, right? And we're going to hang out in Chicago for a little bit. I know there's some people, some of my friends in Chicago that want to meet up with us. So hopefully we can do that and eat some hot dogs and all that. And then we'll get on our way and leave. And yes, pizza. I guess Chicago's famous for the deep dish pizza, which isn't pizza, but I won't tell them that when we're in Chicago.
It's more like lasagna.
It's a pie.
God.
It's not. Deep dish pizza isn't pizza.
It is a gift from the gods.
Okay. All right. Well, Barkley, you lived there for a while, didn't you?
Born and raised in Chicago. Yeah.
And you call that mess a pizza. All right. So we're going to leave out of there when? We're going to see all the Chicago stuff and then leave
The third.
and head west on the
Sunday the
3rd.
3rd.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, we do have some solid people that we're going to meet. We have some plans. We're going to meet in Oklahoma City, an FPV group. And
Yep.
we have a hard date that we can't miss with some balloon people in Page, Arizona.
Yes.
And at some point, I'm going to see my ex-wife in Phoenix. I haven't seen her in 21, 22 years, so that'll be fun.
Danielle,
I said hi.
he's coming.
Yes, Danielle. Yes.
I used to work with Danielle, remember?
Did you?
Yeah, she worked at Caraway, remember?
She did. Danielle, my ex-wife?
Yes, your ex-wife. She's a dietitian at Caraway.
She was?
Jesus Christ.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Ken, what's your last name?
How long?
It's been a while.
You know I had a brain injury, right? Okay. But, or maybe it's that all that therapy after we broke up. I was so heartbroken I was trying to forget her. That's what it was. But anyway, so we'll meet her, and I'm sure memories will flood back, and you'll remind me of some along the way. Look how red my face is. There. We'll talk a little bit more about this in a minute. But if you live near any of these destinations along the way and would like to meet up with us and fly, we're not gonna. Don't be like, oh yeah, hey, I'm just 2 hours from Route 66. No. If you're nearby and you want to meet us somewhere, let me know. In fact, you can email me here, kenheronupload@gmail.com, and just put in the subject line Route 66. And then we'll coordinate a meetup somehow. It should be fun. I do want to meet a lot of people. Maybe you have a guest room that you can let us stay in, and we save a little bit of money on hotel stays. That would be cool, too. So, but right now, I do believe there's a little bit of a train blowing through, and I want to thank everybody for their wonderful contributions. I'm going to go ahead and just share this screen right here, and I never do this. But here is, yeah, how about that? All right, so I want to thank all the pre-chatters that came on before we actually started streaming live, and thank you, of course, to the Robs very much, and Dynadrone right there. He says, let's get it going. Thank you very much for the $5, Dynadrone. And Artco Solutions. Hey, Art, out there in Colorado. He says, I'm okay, just a bit shaken. It was caught on camera. The cop asked me if I know who robbed me. I said, yes, it was Pump 2. So, yes, there was an incident in Colorado. I think there's an incident going on all over the country with, and that's going to be a problem.
Great time, didn't we?
Did we pick the perfect time? When we started planning this for Ukraine, what? Putin did what? Okay, so well, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Taco Bell is the only place you can get gas for $1.39.
Zing!
Ba-dum-bum.
This is gonna be a fun trip. Media Mike, thanks for the $20, man. I appreciate you contributing each and every week. You are very, very much appreciated. He says, good evening, Ken and fellow co-hosts. Divide this up between your gas tanks. You bet. We did have someone else coming with us, Cliff. He had to drop out because of scheduling, but he was going to bring the Tesla. So we will be exclusively killing dinosaurs along the way. We're not going to have the Tesla this time. And hey, Rob C, Aviano, Rob C, $50. Thank you so much, my friend, for gas on your wanker rotary. My wanker rotary. Yes. Thank you.
Don't forget, Ken needs tow truck money.
No, stop saying these things. No jinxes, please. I don't have it. I'm gonna have to just tie a plank to my knuckles with all the wood I'm knocking on. Shane Stevens, thank you very much for the 660 for Mazda's issues on your journey. A lot of people think that this is going to be the last TNL, by the way. I am going to be back next week. The day before I head to Chicago with a very abbreviated show. I don't think I'll even have a co-host. We're going to do the news in just a little bit, and then I'm going to sleep and then head to Chicago. So next week will be the final TNL from here before I head out onto the road. WHM3, $20. Thank you very much, WHM3. Hopefully, this will get you to Route 666. Have a safe trip. Thank you. Yes, we're all about the safety, aren't we, Smitty? We're not going to...
Yes, we are all about the safety.
We are definitely not at any point going to race our cars at all and see which one's the fastest.
No, we don't even want our cars to look like race
We don't want to
cars.
do that, and then us three have to wait on Barkley somewhere.
And you will be waiting.
Sorry, Hyundai. Jeff Boreal with $10.
Toe strap. I'm bringing the toe strap. I'll pick up along the way somewhere.
Thank you. Jeff Boreal with $10 from Canada, Canadian. Hello, Ken, from Boreal Jeff. Thank you, Boreal Jeff. Am I saying that right? I think I am. I hope so. Eric Swanson, $10. Thank you so much for the upcoming fantastic voyage. Have fun. Hey, are we going to do those passport things? Do we have, where you go to each place and they stamp you? Do you have one of those?
Yeah, or they give you a little trinket. Yeah.
Okay, we got to do all the
sir.
touristy things, but I also want to meet up with local people and do non-touristy things. Like, hey man, there's the biggest hole in the world back there. You want to see it? Okay. I want to do that stuff. So if you're a local, you want to meet us, again, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com, and please put Route 66 in the subject line so that we know. That's what it's about. All right, now back to the super chat train. It is growing. Genesee, hey Genesee, $50 from Genesee. Thank you so much. She says for gas, a room, and fast food, going to be fun. Yeah, we got to bring a lot of Pepto-Bismol because it's not going to be health food, is it?
Not on Route 66.
No. And everybody's always like, they always say, oh, you got to go to Larry's or whatever. I mean, if you have any recommendations, please, if you guys would, keep an eye on the chat. Let me know if people have any questions or anything. Eric Swanson, $10. Thank you so much. I think I'm thanking him again. Drone Rob 243, all aboard, he says. All aboard the love train. If you love this show and you want to support it, this is what you can do. You can also become a new member. We have some interesting member content that we just recorded, didn't we, guys?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and we talked a lot about being an airline pilot and some of the funny things that can happen that I didn't realize. So become a member, and you can see that. I will post that thing that we just recorded tomorrow. Justin Dreeling, $5. Thank you so much, Justin. He says, have a great and safe trip. I hope to. Darren Ferries, $20. Thank you, Darren. Darren didn't say anything, but from one Darren to another, what would you like to say? Thumbs up. There you go.
Yes, thank you for the pie.
Yes, thank you very much, Darren to Darren. Philip Koshat, $5. Just popping in. Got to go back at it. We'll catch you on the replay. See you this weekend. Hey, Smitty. Yes, me and a bunch of FPV guys are going to Mobile, Alabama to fly an abandoned mental hospital. Sunday. Yes. You want to go? You guys want to go?
Sunday I got to work.
Yeah, it's a lot of driving. But I didn't tell anybody yet, but I'm taking the cop car. Because I can't risk anything happening to the Route 66 car. Marvin Rainwater, that's a cool name. Thank you, Marvin, for the $10. Get hot and get high in Page, Arizona. Yeah, it's going to be really warm.
Yes, we are.
We are indeed. I don't know if we talked about this before, but one of the things that we plan on doing is we're going to meet with a balloon group, and one of the balloon guys says, oh, you want to fly an FPV quad out of the basket of the balloon and then land it on top of the balloon? Have at it. And I'm like, okay. Yes, indeed. Ken Torbeck, $5. Come up to the northern suburb of Mundelein and have some real pizza and fly at St. Mary's of the Lake University. It has been in many movies and TV shows.
Mundelein.
Now, what is
Shout
it?
out to Mundelein.
Mundelein. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
Is that in the Chicago area?
It's up north. It's north.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can come down and meet us. We're going to primarily stick, hopefully, close to Route 66. Thank you very much, Ken. In the Woods, $5 from In the Woods. Thank you very much. AAA towing membership is $49.99. Well spent. Okay. Enough with the jokes. D&D aerial views, $5. Thank you, Keith. I will see you Sunday at the mental hospital. Yes. He says, did you hear about the shop that sells sentient drones? They're flying off the shelves. Wow. Is he one of my writers? Okay. Drone Eagle, Carolina, thanks for the $10. Got my first paying job using my Part 107. Now it's yours. Oh, that's a good feeling, isn't it? That's a really good feeling to have your card and your 107 certification and be legal and doing business, man. Thank you so much for thinking of the show. Tim Rahaha. Tim Rahahan. Tim Rahaha. It's Tim R with $20 back again. He says, have a drink on me. Thank you. Oh my goodness. The train is a little bit longer here. Just in time. Hey, Justin. Justin, you still a member? You didn't quit out on us, right? You still a member? We shamed him into becoming a member. Thank you so much. There's a link, of course, somewhere, down there if you want to do that whole membership thing. It's not, it's like $2 a month or something. You'll never even notice.
For the price of a cup of coffee, you can help support this channel.
Put towards gasoline, Justin says. Every little bit helps. Sorry, couldn't be a bit more. Thank you very much, Justin. And Eat More Possum is back. I got one of his stickers back here somewhere. $5 from him. Hope to see y'all in Oklahoma. Man, I'm really looking forward to seeing certain parts of the country. I rolled through all the plains when I was 16 on a train. I think I slept through most of it. But, man, I just want to get out there and I want to see some sunsets. I want to get bit by a scorpion. All that. I want to sit on a cactus. I want to do all that stuff. What about you guys? Huh? You with me?
Ken would know wants to know if we can start a pool.
Okay, all right, good. I don't know what they said, but sure. Why I fly? I see. Why I fly with $19, $20 essentially. Thank you so much. Matt Bugby aerial views. He says for the replacement drone fund, when you talk someone into doing something crazy with their drone. $10. Thank you. I know that won't be happening. I promise to not try to convince anybody to do anything that I wouldn't do myself with my drone. I promise.
I don't want to do with my drone what you would do with yours.
Yeah, that's probably wise. Somebody made me some buttons that say my drone survived Ken Heron or something like that. I'll have all this stuff with me, and t-shirts, I'll have stickers, all that kind of stuff. Kip's camera. Hey, Kip, out there. Thank you very much. $10. He's in Louisville, Kip's camera. Safe travels all. And Cliff Coombs, cliffhanger photo. Wow, $66. Look at that for Route 66. Thank you so much, Cliff. Wish it had worked out. Have a round on me. Thank you, buddy. We'll get you some trinkets and souvenirs. How about that?
Fudge.
Yeah. And Jack Weiser's been a member of the channel for 10 months. Enjoy the trip and be safe, he says. Just in Time's back with $5. And I believe that is the end of the train. Thank you so much, Just in Time. He says, sponsoring the long dramatic pause before the news. Yes, Justin is a fan of that. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, man, that wore me out. Whew.
That was great. Great.
I probably need a moment, and we can get that moment as we go ahead and get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the drone newsosphere with Jeff Sills and see what's going on. Industry news and everything. What's happening, Jeff? Boom.
Well, this week news was all over the place. I literally just everywhere I was getting news from all sorts of different things. So we'll start off with obviously the one thing that everybody's been talking about, which is the new Dji M3.
Yeah.
Which is their new DJI drone. This is their new enterprise style drone. This is not your, cheapy drone. This starts at $9,999
right.
and goes up to $13,000. with the thermal camera, but it has some interesting specs. It has a flying time of 41 minutes, maximum speed of 23 meters per second. It comes with a 48 megapixel CMOS sensor zoom camera that has a 200 time digital zoom, 12 megapixel wide angle camera, 8K photograph capability, a laser rangefinder with 1,200 meters distance, IP55 ingress position, so this is protection. So this thing's going to be, weather resistant.
Oh, I need all that.
Temperatures from -4 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. OcuSync 3 Enterprise Edition comes with the mobile station.
Yeah,
So
and it
that
predicts
advertised
earthquakes.
mobile-
It perks coffee. It'll give you a back rub. All that stuff. This thing is pretty awesome.
Compact and portable.
It looks smaller than it is, but it's about the size of the Matrice.
Unpack and deploy in seconds.
But it has two pull and two push props, which is an interesting setup.
Well, that was the trade-off for making it foldable.
Right.
Because and obviously, we've seen DJI make more and more foldable drones. AKA we're not seeing any more Phantoms, etc. So this is the direction that the company is going: is these compact drones that will fold up and use a smaller footprint whenever you're traveling with them.
But look at the controller. The controller is it's like so big. It's like, it's like, here, I'm gonna let me fly my drone.
Oh yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, this is not a toy. This is not your residential drone. This is some enterprise level business, firefighters, police departments, major corporations. We'll see these things doing inspections, etc.
Right. So
this is a beast.
So head on down to Walmart, pick you up one for the kids.
Actually, I'm looking forward to news stories where we'll see these things in action. That's what my
Yeah, I hope so too. It does look pretty impressive.
All right, so again, we have some more footage coming out of Ukraine, drone footage that has been captured. This one captures the scale of destruction in one of the cities, showing damaged buildings. This includes a kindergarten, an infrastructure in the small city in the Sumy region of Ukraine. So again, the devastation there is pretty intense. These cities are getting just blasted to kingdom come. Mariupol is almost flat.
It's
now.
really terrible, but it seems like the tide is turning. The Russians are having their Russian asses handed to them by the resolve of the Ukrainian people, because they're not just fighting the army; they're fighting everybody is in the army, the whole population.
Yeah, the Ukrainians have had quite a bit of success, and the Russians, I think, thought that they were going to have a far easier time than they did, and they're learning a very bitter lesson to that.
Yeah, I love these videos where they show a farmer towing a Russian tank behind him. It's like, and they're all like,
or the dude with the landmine.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Right. Cigarette in the mouth.
we don't need this. Yeah. That's brave. Yeah.
Well,
There's
in the
some
United
good footage today of them blowing up a ship.
What were they
yes.
doing?
Yeah, they had.
The ship.
There was a Russian supply ship in the harbor that got blown up. The United States obviously is working on trying to support as part of a new $800 million package, and the military is going to be sending to them something really neat, which is a kamikaze drone called the Switchblade.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it, Jeff.
It's a single-use drone, small enough to fit into a small backpack, cruises about 100 kilometers, carries cameras, guidance system, and explosives, and is essentially designed to dive bomb the target and then explode. So it is a suicide drone, and it can, it flies a mission. You can pre-program it to fly a mission to a specific target, or an operator can control it. It's a loitering munition, so it can hang around in an area waiting for a better target to show up and then attack it. So it's going to be a nice augment to the Turkish drones that they're using now.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see how the Ukrainians use them, how successful they are.
Is
Because I
this-
don't know if the Switchblade's actually been used in combat yet.
Well, when it is, it will certainly be, and I'm just going out on a limb here, could it possibly be a
Maybe.
Multiplier of the Force? Could it be a Force multiplier?
It might be.
Okay. Because that's what they need. They've got Force, but they have to multiply that Force. And they
Yes.
need to do it with this thing. Yeah. All right.
All right. So next in the news, one of the harshest environments on the planet is being, I guess, tested at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. They spent 18 days in Antarctica as part of a drone pilot program researching whales. And one of the researchers is flying a DJI-inspired 2 drone. He is an acoustician with the California Ocean Alliance. There's Kirsten Flynn, who's a research biologist, and Leah McPherson, who is the one that actually flew the drone. And they collected data on 34 groups of whales and measured the whales. They collected biopsy samples. And this is data that they use to track and be able to keep track of the health of the whales in the area.
That's cool. Will you say acoustician again?
Acoustician.
Yeah. Acoustician.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a person that studies the acoustics or sound through water.
Boom! Pop quiz. You passed. All right.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
All right. So next we have, for those in the audience as well as on our member panel, we had some tornadoes that rolled through Texas recently and left a lot of damage. So we have some drone footage that is from Texas town of Round Rock. The tornadoes tore through here on Monday and caused a lot of damage. We have multiple states that have been impacted by this storm, not just Texas. And just some amazing footage that is coming out of the areas that have been impacted by this. Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, all experienced this particular storm.
That was a really bad front. In fact, we were having our Zoom meeting, our Route 66 Zoom meeting, and Ben kept going. And I was like, and then he talked to us again, and then he'd go, "Hey, what are you doing, Ben?" "Oh, just waiting to see if my car lifts off the ground." Because you're in
The sirens are in the background, and my wife's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I got priorities. I got to do this meeting."
Yeah. Because
someone went on the background outside in a bicycle with a dog in a basket flying around.
But you're in north of Dallas, is that right?
Fort Worth, yeah.
Fort Worth, okay. So how close did these systems get to you? And I'm sure they rolled over. You just didn't experience what these poor people are experiencing.
Yeah, there was some high winds and a bit of storm damage about a mile from my house, but I was pretty lucky in Fort Worth.
Yeah, Jacksboro, 60 miles northwest of you, is the one that got hit pretty bad. They had a lot of damage up there.
Wow.
Yeah. And, of course, my favorite footage that's been making the internet is the truck, the Chevy truck that spins around in the tornado and then flips over on its wheels and drives off. I'm like, yeah, in Texas, baby.
Yeah, well, wouldn't you? I wouldn't sit there and wait to get hit again. I'd be like, okay, I'm right side up and see if this works. Yeah, that'd make a great if it was a Ford or something, they need to make that a commercial.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
that was a Chevy.
Built. Oh yeah, okay. Built Chevy tough. Oh wait.
Yes. All right, so next news, Michael Bay has a new thriller coming up, which is called Ambulance, and he loves using drones. Here's a bit of an inside preview.
Oh, this is really cool, and you might recognize some people.
I've done 9 movies with Michael, and one of my first jobs on every movie is what's the newest, coolest gear out there. So on this movie, it's called FPV.
3, 2, 1, and action.
Michael gives us very concise direction.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you're watching on a tight lens here, and you hold 2 more seconds on a movie screen, it needs it. Yeah.
But he gives us the ability to be creative.
My name is Alex Vanover, and I'm a drone pilot on this movie, Ambulance, for Michael Bay.
Best pilot we know over here.
When I'm flying the drone, I'm acting like Superman in a way, where I'm trying to get these really unique angles and shots. I fly what's called an FPV drone, and FPV stands for first person view. So we wear a set of goggles on our face, and when I'm flying the drone, I'm actually flying it with a VR headset, and I'm able to see exactly what the drone sees in real time. So it's a whole new arena for flying and allows us to fly in really crazy locations and get some really awesome shots you can't really get with any other camera or drone.
Oh, it's Vanover, man. I haven't met him yet. I might have met him at, I think I did at Rotor Riot. At Rampage from Rotor Riot.
That guy can fly.
Oh, man, he really can. That whole group is very impressive. What a cool gig to have.
Yeah, I'm really interested to not only see the movie, but also to see those shots as part of the actual sequences is going to be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so on March 18th, some of you guys may have experienced, if you lived in the Plainview area, a delay in your Walmart deliveries because the Plainfield Walmart Fulfillment Center caught fire. And this is drone video footage of the aftermath of that particular fire.
Was anybody hurt or killed?
I do not have any information about anybody hurt or injured from this. Fire investigators are still working to try to determine the cause of this particular fire. Obviously, because of just the amount of stuff that's in there, there's probably, millions of things that could have been.
Thank you very much. My producer that doesn't exist just handed me this note. Apparently my tube socks were lost. They're gone. And if we can just have a moment.
For tube socks?
My feet are going to be cold. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
Feet.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
we're
important.
We're going to have a moment for tube socks.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, all right. Sorry that happened. That was bad. But the drone footage is cool. Hope nobody was hurt. Otherwise, it's not funny. Right, yeah. All right.
All right. So we'll go to the lighter side of the news now. This one is, I guess, one of my favorite ones because this man was attempting to smuggle drugs by drone into a detention center using a drone carrying a package wrapped in black electrical tape dangling from fishing line.
And nobody's ever tried this before. He's the first genius to think of this. But he got caught. Oh, genius.
A Watauga man was arrested after flying a drone over the Washington County Detention Center. Deputies noticed the drone flying over one of the jail's recreation yards. Investigators say they were able to retrieve the drone.
Okay,
and
hold
found
on.
a package of illegal.
Hold on. That's a brushed drone. Use the right equipment for the job, knucklehead.
narcotics attached to it. Sheriff Sexton says, well, this is the first time they've caught someone. They have stopped other attempts in the past.
We've done our best to try to put enough screen over the rec yards to make it really hard for people to do something like this. But at the end of the day, they will always try to beat any security system we put in.
31-year-old Dustin Garland was arrested and charged with 1 count of introduction of contraband into a penal facility and 1 count of flying a drone over a government infrastructure. More charges are pending. The investigation is continuing as they question inmates inside the jail.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a note from my producer that doesn't exist. Hold on. Apparently, it wasn't successful, so he was not able to deliver his tattoo removal cream. Winner, that guy, winner.
Well, if you're going to fly a drone in a stealth-like manner, would you have it bright yellow?
Right. Well, you got to get it back, right?
Or brushed. Or a brush
drone. That's the thing.
I mean, did he go on Wish and get himself one of these cheap plastic?
Well, he went to Walmart. See, we're laughing at this because we are all drone nerds, and we know that brushed motors don't have the power as brushless motors. But this guy, this guy, he didn't know that. Does he look like he knows that? Yeah, he doesn't look like he knows his alphabet.
Yeah,
that's right.
Right. So anyway,
that was
laughable. Yes, indeed.
Criminal
All right. The next story, I have been chomping at the bit all week to share this with you guys because this right here is the reason why I do what I do. I love this type of news.
Mm-hmm.
So, a group of students at the University of Maryland took essentially ancient technology and put it to modern application, and they took Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine and made it fly.
So they 3D printed Da Vinci's propeller design to see if it would actually work.
Yes.
And it does.
And it does. 500 years ago, that was sketched.
That's awesome.
And it's proven that Leonardo da Vinci 500 years later was brilliant.
Oh, I wonder what Da Vinci would have done if you could slap some goggles on him. If you could go back in time and just put, all right, don't freak out. And then what would somebody from that era even do? It'd be witchcraft, right? I mean, it'd be magic, total magic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Think of the technology that we'll have 500 years from now. Right? How we would think that's magic.
We can't even think of it.
We can't even. We can't even. No.
25 years ago, I never would have thought you'd have this.
True.
Yeah. So Austin Preet is the student at the University of Maryland that created that thing, and that man is a friggin' genius.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
All right. Next, we have this is some drone footage from a fire at an apartment building in Walker. Don't have an awful lot of details as to how or why or where this started, but the footage is just intense. This was a pretty major fire that burned through this place.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it always looks more spectacular from the air.
The drone perspective is something that is, you can't appreciate something like this unless you see it from a drone.
Wow, and it looks like the apartments next door, the group survived, but this just went through the whole thing, that one building.
Yeah. That was an intense fire.
So many lives uprooted. That's sad.
It is very sad.
Great drone footage, though. Very sad, but great drone footage.
Drone footage, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and last in the news, this is what they call bonus performance footage. Verge Aero is in the America's Got Talent Extreme 2022 thing, and this was their gorgeous drone show bonus content.
And who is that standing in the middle? Terry Jacks, is it?
I believe so.
Yeah. We know what this is. We've seen cluster drone shows, but thank goodness that this is being presented on a major network in front of a lot of people that have never heard of this. Didn't know that this was possible. This is a lot of people's first exposure to this kind of cluster drone technology, and it was really well done.
Yeah, the group has really come through with quite a few really dazzling performances, and I was extremely excited to see that they got to take this technology into this venue and that it was accepted, and so far they're doing quite well in the show.
Yeah. It's not Terry Jacks. What's his name? Did I say his name wrong? He was the Old Spice guy. Terry Crews. Terry Jacks sang Seasons in the Sun.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
We had joy, we had fun, we had Seasons in the Sun. Yeah, that's Terry Jacks. Terry Crews is the Old Spice guy. Okay. That's very beautiful, very beautiful. And now just for, there was one really particularly beautiful part. Let me just go ahead and go back here. If I can get this just for the audience, and I know you're going to want to see this again. Let me see if I can find this, and boom, there you go. There's one beautiful part of the show. You're welcome, audience that is mostly dudes. You are welcome. Jeff, what are you drinking, man?
Does it matter at this point?
It doesn't, I guess. No. Anyway, thank you so much, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're most welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed the news.
Now we're going to enjoy the news as it continues through our Route 66 trip. It's not going to stop just because we're out on the road. We're still going to get reports from you. We're still going to do a show. We don't know where we're going to be for 2 of the Thursdays, but it'll be interesting.
The news will be different, but I'll make sure I give you guys some good stuff to be able to tune into and watch.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
How about that Jeff guy? Huh?
He's all right.
Now, you've seen the live stream before, right? You've seen it? So, you know that at this point, one of you guys has to come up with a joke. I don't care who it is. One of you guys has a joke.
What do you call this?
What? What do you call that?
A G-string holding back a fart.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow, Ben! Ben, we gotta watch out for the quiet ones. You never know what. He's just back there with his too cool Australian accent, and all of a sudden he comes out with that one. Bravo. Wow. All right. So, anybody else got a joke? Nobody? Bueller? Then I guess it's time to go up to the Great White North and see what Mr. Beauchart has been up to. It is time for the Weekly Beauchart. Enjoy.
Buddy, Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. Let's get into it, shall we? I heard a dog can smell if you've got cancer. So if he tells you you've got 1 year to live, it's probably 7. What do you call an avocado that goes into a church?
What?
Holy guacamole.
Killing
me! I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
Yes.
Do you know what catches my eye?
What?
A short person with an umbrella.
Oh.
I went to a job interview the other day, and my prospective boss asked me about the gap in my resume. I said I fell asleep on the space bar.
Loser.
Oh.
Well, Ken, it's your last show before your big trip down Route 66. I hope all goes well. And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time.
Okay.
I saw a guy drop 9 kittens off at the side of the road, and then a cop car pulled up. He arrested him for littering. And on that note,
wow.
And bye.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Beauchart. He never disappoints. Never disappoints. Oh, man. You guys doing all right? You're not falling asleep on me? You good? Everybody good?
I was half expecting another G-string.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. So for the prize tonight, for the big prize, for the Ho-Hem, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this right now. Okay. I'm gonna give this away. This is from Ho-Hem. I think that's how you say it, Ho-Hem. But this is pretty good. This is well built. This is a smartphone gimbal. Okay. Someone is going to win this thing. And I thought, wouldn't it be apropos to have a question about Route 66 that someone could answer, right? And then like the first one to answer it would win. That would be easy, right? But it would be too easy to Google. You guys are on the show, not just watching it. You can chime in at any time.
Oh, yes.
Ben's back there like, man, this resolution on this is really good. Hey, that guy looks like me back there. Hey,
Super.
all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and ask a completely random question. All right?
Pick me.
That's not a rhetorical question. You guys can answer it. All right? You guys can participate.
Right.
Holy hell.
Yes.
I mean, I got
Let's
3 of you.
do
That equals like, what do I got? 2/3 of a host. All right. So we're not doing Pick Me. But I need you guys to look out for the chat. All right? Completely random question that has nothing to do with anything. But it requires a little thinking. Sure, you can Google, but it also requires a little thinking, okay? First person to correctly answer this question will win the Ho-Hem gimbal. All right. Name 3 famous people who can't see 3D movies. In the chat. All right? Not you guys. You guys can't play.
Oh.
Name 3 famous people who can't see 3D movies and go. All right. This shouldn't take long, right?
We may need the answer.
Right? And people are like, what? What? I'll read it again. Name 3 famous people who can't see 3D movies. How does that work? What? Wait, what? It's a big
Junk
prize.
picked up 1. It
Huh?
needs 3.
Yeah, I need 3. Okay, see now people are getting it. Now they understand. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go. Now I got a list of some. And now that you've gotten you guys know what the concept is here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So in order to see 3D movies, you have to have use of both your eyes. So I'm looking for...
Teolu got 2 out of 3, but he's got to have a third one.
Oh, do you know who the winner is? We'll leave it up.
He only got 2.
All right, we'll leave it up to Ben. Ben is gonna. Ben is our final judge and arbiter. So it's people who have just one eye, or legally blind in one eye, or can't see 3D movies for a physical reason. All right, that's a random question, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I think we got a winner. I think Mike S.
Yeah. Now Stevie Wonder doesn't count because he can't see any movie. Yeah, this doesn't include totally blind people.
True.
Yeah, so this is
well,
one.
he got Ray Charles, so he's disqualified.
One,
Mike S. Sorry, dude.
one people with one good eye. Certainly, we're going to see Sandy Duncan in there somewhere, trying to give a hint. You see?
Oh man, come on.
No, what? What? It's too old of a reference?
You're cheating. You're cheating.
Am I cheating? I'm trying to help people. Ben, do we have anybody?
Mudball Creative got 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to give him David Bowie because David Bowie's not alive.
No, you can use dead people.
I'm going to give it to Mudball Creative.
Is David Bowie? I think he had 2 different color eyes, but I think he could see out of both of them, right?
Yeah, he could see out of both, right?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you another person.
I can do that too.
Johnny Depp. He's legally blind in one eye. All right. Did anybody get that? We got Johnny Depp.
Did not know that.
Place it here. Put Johnny Depp. He put Fetty Wap and
Fetty Wap. Yes.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. That's correct. Yes.
Judith Dench as well.
Was Judi Dench? Is that verified?
I don't know. We're gonna have to get Mr. Google onto that one.
I will look into it. All right. So we've got a winner then. Do we have a winner?
Place it here. Place it here.
Place it here. All right. Congratulations. Place it here. Now there will be no arguments because I tasked Ben with picking the winner and he did. Whether it's correct or not, he picked the winner. So there you go. All right. Congratulations. Take it up with Ben. Next time you see him there on Qantas Airlines or Larry's Airlines or wherever he's flying, we don't know. It's a secret. But here you go. Congratulations to you. Make sure you email me to remind me that you're a winner because, I'm old and I forget stuff. And speaking of being old and forgetting stuff, who's the navigator on this Route 66 trip? Because this is quite a long way. And I am easily distracted by shiny things. So
I believe you said you'd be leading the group, so I guess that would be you.
Gonna follow you, right? You're gonna be in front.
Oh no! Don't do that. We'll be like, hey, wow, Washington State, is that on Route 66? I mean, I'll follow squirrel, and I'm off that way. So
this is why we're gonna have radios. Whose turn is it to go get Ken?
Oh, okay. So we do have a radio system.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. So that you can get on there and go.
Did we lose Ken again? Did he run out of gas once again here in the plains?
Oh, I have nightmares about that. For this trip, I specifically had an extra super mega awesome radiator put in my RX-8 because RX-8s they run hot, and I didn't want to be in like Arizona somewhere with the hood up. I didn't want that scene.
It's a good thing we're all bringing drones and cameras.
Yeah, so what drones are you bringing on the trip? Let's start with Smitty. What are you bringing?
Bringing my Mini 2, and then I've got an old Phantom we can sacrifice to the gods if we need to.
Ooh, in what way?
Strap it to a balloon. Strap it to a balloon.
Strap it to something.
Strap it to a balloon. We'll have to put a GoPro on it.
Seems to work out well.
Oh.
Everything else you've strapped to.
Okay.
That's just it. We'll have to retrieve the GoPro if whatever we do with it.
Wait a minute. You don't want this drone back? It's just
it's been sitting in a box for like 4 or 5 years.
It's disposable. It's like
it could be, for the right price.
All right. Now,
is there a pyrotechnician in the group?
I have an idea.
Oh boy.
We'll go out in the desert, right? Where there's nothing that could catch fire, and we'll light that sumbitch on fire and see how long it stays in the air. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? A burning drone. How long will a burning drone fly?
Until it hits the battery.
Can we do it? Can we do
That'll
it?
be the pick me when we're out in the desert.
Yeah. Ken's on peyote again.
Boy, here we go.
So
we could keep it as an emergency drone to send up as a flare when we get lost.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea too.
Light it on fire and hit up.
or we can give it to some kid who doesn't have a drone. Nah, let's set it on fire! Yeah! Because that's always happened. Whenever I do something bad to a drone on purpose in a video, there's always some knuckle going, "You could have given that to me." Well, then I wouldn't have been able to blow it up if I gave it to you.
Let a kid light it on fire.
Ooh. Do we have to tell his
What
parents?
kid wouldn't want to do that?
I do have a flamethrower.
You hold, stop the show. What did you say?
I do have a flamethrower which I can bring on the trip. It's going to be a bit of a struggle with the Corvette, but I can bring the flamethrower.
I think we have a deal.
Hold on. Are you
man.
Ben? Are you f***ing kidding me?
No, sir.
Is it one of those
wouldn't lie to
Tesla
you.
flamethrowers?
Why?
It's illegal in the state of California and Maryland. but
Why am
bring
I
it.
just finding out
We're going
about
to
this?
California, you know.
What?
Well, I got to turn around before we get to California.
We're no
so-
longer friends. You didn't tell me about this until now. Well, I'm out. Forget
How
it.
did you not tell? Oh my God.
Tell me more.
People often ask me why I have a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Because these are not legal in Australia. There's all these things in Australia that you can't get.
Right.
When I moved to the States 9 years ago, I went, I've got to get one of those.
Right. I need an AR-15. I gotta have a truckload of fireworks.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you. How do you not have a flamethrower there?
Right. Yeah. See, that's the thing.
I think we've got, of the top 10 most venomous snakes in the world, we've got the top 8. So there's only 2 that don't live in Australia.
Ben's just sitting over here being a quiet little boy. He comes up with this horribly vivid joke, and then he's just sitting back sandbagging. Yeah, okay, Ken. I'm just biding my time. Give me a minute. Flamethrower.
I've got it.
Yeah.
We give Ken the flamethrower in the middle of the desert.
Yes.
And we buzz him with the drone and see if he can hit the drone.
What could possibly go wrong?
Not a damn thing.
How big is this thing?
Backpack mounted.
Oh my
Flying
God!
about
Oh
30
my
feet.
God!
Yeah.
There's no
It's
way we're
big
not
dog
doing
territory.
this
Big
now.
dog.
What are people in the chat saying? Holy shit, man! What the hell? Oh my God! Okay.
Off by drone. Great Cooner. Aussie.
Hey.
Oi, oi, oi.
Hey,
You know what?
What?
I think I've got some cheap little GoPro knockoffs that we can leave on it to get the film of you flamethrowing the drone. First person view of the flamethrower.
I thought I was the only one bringing the flamethrower. The Mazda. The Mazda shoots flames, but oh my God! Oh, now my can you hear the gears? Okay.
The excitement.
Okay. Now, can you really bring that along?
Yes, sir.
Do it! Can you imagine? Right? Hold on. Here's a scenario.
It's rotting itself.
But yeah, here's a scenario, right? For some reason, I don't know, the RX-8 and the Corvette are bored after driving for hours, right? And there's nobody around. It's one of the straightest roads in the country. We're in, whatever, Oklahoma or something, and then we just get on it, right? There's a cop hiding behind a billboard. Woo!
Step out of the car, please. Step out of the car.
And then he goes over, and of course the cop looks in the car, right? And what does he see? A flamethrower! Then more questions come up. What are you doing with a flamethrower, sir? Well, what do you say to that?
Second Amendment.
Yeah, do you need a license? Or you just, it's America, right? You could just have a flamethrower.
Yes.
What fuel does it use?
It uses standard gas.
And we're going to have plenty of extra. So.
Oh my God.
I don't know about Ken. Ken's got the least, the mileage is the worst in his car.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm broken. I have a friend with a flamethrower. Stop the show. All right. I've got to move on because we got to talk about Barkley. What kind of drones are you bringing?
Oh, is this show and tell time?
Sure. Yeah.
Apparently,
what do you got?
Apparently, I'm bringing a Phantom now. So hey.
Okay.
An Air 2S.
Nice.
Nice.
Are those master air screw propellers?
Those are.
Damn. I think I have an old link in my description for those.
A POS.
Oh, you gotta bring that. Bring that POS. Yep, that'll be fun. Yep. Hey, you know what? You know what that drone's good for? Flying through flamethrowers.
It can chase the other drone as the first one flies through a flamethrower.
Yeah, you know what?
And then we could do the autonomous flying, so to keep the flames away from this, please.
Oh, right.
And document that as well. So yeah, I'm bringing those three.
Okay, good. By the way, I have to say, Paul Nurkla, Nurk FPV, FPV God. He's done the flamethrower thing where he flew through flamethrower flames and everything. So we have to come up with something, different. Or
don't bring it on the balloon ride.
They've got their own flamethrowers.
That's right. That's
right.
right.
But he's going to shoot it like out at the desert. Isn't this cool? His ears are turning. You see it. You can see it. Ken's going, ooh, ooh.
Well, I mean, already the whole hot air balloon thing. I don't know let me know in the chat if you've ever ridden an untethered hot air balloon. It is transcendent. It is absolutely amazing. Some people.
It is quieter than a blimp.
It is. It's just dead quiet. And we're going to be in a what's the wording the FAA uses? Sparsely populated area when we do all these things. And he's going to have some buddies. So it's just going to be us out there in Class G airspace. It's not even Class G. It's like I don't think this part of the country has even been discovered by map makers. That's where we're going to be. So over canyons, and they're going to dip the balloon in the canyon. And while they're in there, I'm going to power loop the balloon, come up out of the canyon, up over the balloon, back down into the canyon. Oh, God. And then Smitty's going to be down there with a flamethrower. and then that's it. Then I can say, Lord, I've peaked. That's it. There's nothing more fun than this.
Take me now. I'm done.
Yeah, so really looking forward to all this.
Are you bringing your slow motion camera?
No, that'd be too much. I
mean, that would be cool as hell. The flames,
it would be
the slow motion.
Yeah, but
flamethrower, yes. Slow motion camera, too much.
Well, it's
there's a disconnect there somewhere.
It's kind of bulky and expensive, and I don't want to load down. How else am I going to be the fastest car on the road if I keep putting all this equipment in there? You know what I mean? But
support vehicle,
and I'm not your Sherpa. I am not your Sherpa.
All right, but you are going to carry extra oil and gas for us, right? But no, I can shoot 240 frames.
So no,
I can shoot
That's
200.
Your new call sign, Sherpa. Now,
Sherpa, you started it. See what you did? I have my Sonys will shoot 240 frames a second, so we can still do slow motion on that.
All right.
Okay.
So Ben, other than the flamethrower, what drones are you bringing?
Okay, Mavic Air 2S and the DJI FPV POS.
Okay, cool. So we can get two POSs and we can have drone jousting.
Yes, sir.
There can be only one. And I'm gonna bring. I think the Mavic 3 and the Autel Evo Light Plus. I think
Very good.
That's gonna be, and of course a whole pile of FPV quads.
And tons of propellers.
Tons of propellers and dangerous LiPo batteries and yeah.
And a fire extinguisher.
And a fire extinguisher.
I've got one mounted in my car already.
Oh, excellent. I've seen, in getting ready for Route 66, and by the way, there we go. I just want to put that there. Because you already have enough signs. Let's give it to Ben. There you go. There you go. And now you have one. So, in preparation for this, we've done a lot of research, and by that I mean watching other people's videos that have gone down. And have you noticed how many people that have done this route take just too much video of food? You know what I mean? Like, we went to this, Larry's Hot Dogs, and here's the hot dog, and wow, that's not going to be our focus, really. I mean, we're going to eat. It's going to be great. But our videos that we make are going to be like meeting people and going to interesting places and doing crazy things. And now lighting the entire Route 66 on fire with a flamethrower. Oh my God. Dude, Barkley.
I could see the news now. There used to be a Route 66 until Ken Heron showed up.
Right. Oh, you know that blue whale? You know that blue whale thing? What if we shot it from the side and had events standing inside like the whale's breathing fire? We go to go to the Cadillac Ranch and light them up? What do we do?
Even better than that, you can stand in the doorway and shoot fire out of your anus.
Oh, that's right, because we are going to Uranus, because I love Uranus. I don't know how you feel about it, but I love Uranus. Now, this is, of course, a fudge factory. Yes. And I'm not talking about your uncle after bad burrito kind of fudge factory. No. An actual candy store. And that's one of the places we're going to go to. What other kind of places do you want to go to? And please, in the chat, if you've been on this journey and have any questions or any recommendations of where we should go, and if you would like to meet us, again, please email me here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Put Route 66 in the subject line. Yes, ghost towns. What kind of ghost towns do we have?
Got several I found along the way, and I'm sure some locals know of more.
Yeah, that's what we need. By the way,
there you go.
I forgot. Yeah. Oh, the ghost towns. Are we going to hit some ghost towns?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. We'll leave the flamethrower in the car for that's a lot of dry timber.
That would be highly recommended.
Ken Torbeck has been super chatting here, and he says you can blow up the drone you gave me. Yes, he won a drone on this channel on the stream. And it's apparently not good. I think it might have been the drone that I said, win this shitty drone. And so it stood up to its name. Sorry, Ken. But speaking of that, we got some mail.
We just got a letter.
Yay.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Well, it's from Ken Torbeck. And he sent me
what a coinkydink.
This wonderful herons coloring book. It's a coloring book with herons in it. Just a bunch of heron birds. Look at that. I don't know how to do this. How do you do book stuff on? Okay, there we go. So you can color in all of the different kinds of herons. There's lots of species. Oh, that's a sexy one. So thank you for sending me this, Ken. I really appreciate that.
Just need some crayons now.
Yeah, I mean, what 55-year-old doesn't have crayons? That's so cool. That is really cool. Thank you very much. If you want to send me something, you can send it here. Ken Heron, P.O. Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee 38344. And believe me, you can't send anything too weird, because I've been living here in this town almost 11 years, and lots of weird things have been sent to me at that P.O. Box. Sometimes they'll hold it up front of the post office, and they'll see me coming in like, Ken, I think this box is ticking. That kind of thing. We don't know. So you can send anything you want to that address. Now we're going to get into
moving and leaking.
Yes, moving and leaking. Sounds like a toddler. So let's get into, you guys good on time? You good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's get into some viewer videos. And while I'm playing these, if anybody, again, has any questions or suggestions about what parts of Route 66 we should visit, if you want us to stop somewhere and visit you. Now,
Bradley Marks suggested that we go to the Texas Steak Eating Challenge and the Giant Windmill Farms.
Oh, right.
So I think the Texas Steak Challenge is in Amarillo.
Isn't that the place where if you eat all this stuff, it's free or something?
Yeah, huge steak.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Just near the Cadillac Ranch. I think that we'd already talked about going there.
All right.
Just west of Amarillo. Yeah.
One thing we will not be doing, and if any of you do it, I will leave you and go to Canada. Okay? We will not be singing an Eagle song in Winslow, Arizona. We just won't. We're not going to stand on the corner like all the other.
I'm going to do this, man. No fucking Eagles.
We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it because we'll have to stand in line because all the other people will be doing that. All right, let's get into some videos. And then I have something that I want to share with you that was emailed to me that's kind of something that's pissing me off. Some other municipality is doing something terrible. But right now, just take a moment and just have a little peace for Ukraine, shall we? This is from Sven, and it's a very lovely gesture. This is from Germany. It says, hey, Ken, I've been asked to participate in a small event in Pinneberg, Germany. People built a sign of peace right in the city center of the town. And as I'm always praying that the war will be over soon, I came to this place with my Mini 2 and took some video. Music is epidemic sound. Thanks, Sven. Isn't that nice?
It is very nice.
It's either Peace or Mercedes. I'm not sure. Yeah, this war stuff hits Europeans a little bit harder than everybody else here in this country. What happened to my? What happened? There we are. Okay. Thank you for sending that in, Sven. And yes, I do hope that the war will be over soon. Vladimir Putin. Aneurysm. Everybody watching, just think aneurysm. Aneurysm.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know that the world is coming together to support a peaceful, loving nation.
Yeah. And that peaceful, loving nation is handing those Russians their asses. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let me reference our map here. We won't be going through Colorado. No. But this is from Colorado and New Mexico. New Mexico, will we be going? Yes, we'll be going.
Through
oh,
Mexico.
Yeah, we're definitely going through there. So
a lot of New Mexico.
This is some footage of Colorado and New Mexico. Let me go ahead and get this started for everybody. This is from Patrick Sutton. He said, hey, Ken, this is a short video of the family vacation to Colorado and New Mexico. There are a lot of beautiful places to see. All the video was a combo of the Air 2S and the Mini 2. The music was epidemic sound because if it's not epidemic sound, of course, it's crap. So there you go. Beautiful. Can you tell which is Colorado and which is New Mexico? I'm thinking this is New Mexico. That's Colorado, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Or is that New Colorado? I can't tell.
Old Mexico.
Old Mexico, yeah. Very nice. That's got to be New Mexico.
I'm thinking.
Whoa. That was lovely.
Nice gimbal action. That was good.
Yeah, that was really lovely. Okay. Thank you very much for sending that in as the train goes by. Can you guys ever hear it when the train goes by? I do a morning show right from this seat. And it seems like when I'm doing this show or the morning show on the radio, it's trains. The rest of the day, I'm just like napping, whatever I'm doing. No trains. But it's whenever I'm doing something here, it's, oh, here comes those trains again. I got to believe they're watching or listening. Incidentally, if there's anybody who wants a link to listen to the radio station, please, one of the moderators, put the link in the chat if you would. Did you guys see any questions or suggestions? Anybody else in the chat?
Yeah, there's a few more suggestions.
Okay,
the meteor crater just outside Winslow might be a good place to fly at.
It's on our list. Yeah.
Yeah. Mudball Creative said there's a couple of us in Webb City, Missouri. While in the 4-state area, you can hit the Praying Hands, Route 66 Drive-In Theater, and the Rainbow Bridge.
That's also on our list.
The Rainbow Bridge, is that?
Yeah. It's a very famous bridge.
Damn train. Is that the one that has the bridge? The bridge and then the walkway under the bridge? That one?
Not too sure.
And then there's a lot of these old decommissioned bridges that are just out there, like over what used to be a river or something. It's not even a river. I wouldn't mind FPVing some of that stuff.
In London Bridge,
you can drive an RX-8 over it.
I'm sorry, Barkley?
You can drive your RX-8 over it just to make sure it's still good.
Maybe not on that, but hey, Mr. FPV, thanks for the $20. Says, evening, gents. Ken, I'll try to meet up with you guys in St. Louis since I'm an hour from there. Safe travels, fellas. Yes.
Cool.
Email me, and then I will give it to our meetup coordinator, who also drives the support vehicle. Make sure you
I volunteer to everything.
Yeah, you know,
Thanks,
I think
Ken.
you guys
Thanks for volunteering.
Sure, you guys will find that you'll get sick of me. I'm sure you'll get sick of me. I mean, it'll be fun for the first 3 hours, but then you'll be like, okay, I can take Ken in small doses here. You know. But anyway, that's why the show is only 2 hours long. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com and put Route 66 in the subject line if you would. What other suggestions are we getting? We getting any other suggestions for Route 66?
We are doing the, just a shout out to them, we are doing the FPV Underground in OKC. We have, we're scheduled to see them.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So if there's an organization, a group of FPV people, I think it'd be really cool to meet up with them.
Absolutely, yes. And I'm going to try to post on my Instagram a link to our GPS location. I'm going to try to do that from time to time so you can kind of see where we are, the progress we're making. So if you are not subscribed to my Insta, it's just ken.heron, ken.heron. And I promise that there will be no cat pictures and no salad pictures. I promise. All right.
Two things you just love.
No, people just and no baby pictures. You know, I guess unless I get that knock on the door from some 30-year-old that claims that I met their mother in the 80s, which is possible. Okay.
Yeah, I got a story about that.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that on the road.
Okay. Oh, the road stories. I can't
Time
wait.
and place. Time and place.
Yeah. All right. So the next video is from Caroline. We haven't heard from Caroline in a while. She took a great video of a viaduct. She says, "Hey Ken, we all love viaducts. Here's one. It's about 45 minutes drive from me. First drone flight of the year, as the weather has been just terrible this winter. Anyway, the music is from Epidemic, so it's really rather good." She says this was shot on a FEMI X8 Mini. That's a pretty good video for a Mini, for a FEMI. They got all the cool old stuff in Europe. You guys ever been
a lot
to?
of those date back to the Roman times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that would have water in it, I guess, back then,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what a viaduct is.
Yeah,
water.
but or an aqueduct, but we can't we can't even fathom that age in this country.
No, the oldest stuff here is
Indian mounds.
Yeah, look at that. That is
It's
absolutely stunningly lovely. Thank you so much.
Ken, we've established that we're not going to have photos of babies or salad, but Brant Ariel wants to know, will there be any vertical video on your Instagram?
There will not be vertical video. I'm triggered by it. I really seriously am. I was just joking about it before, but I'm seriously triggered by vertical video, and that's why I don't have a TikTok account.
So I was informed today that I need a TikTok account for this.
For what?
And I thought for this trip, and I thought I was age restricted from the TikTok.
Yeah. Speaking of age restricted, a company is sending me an electronic skateboard to bring with us. And I'm so glad that you're a nurse.
Yes.
Flamethrower, electric skateboard.
Yeah. Oh!
I'm in.
Oh!
With a drone.
Oh!
Who could knock Ken off the skateboard?
No. I was
Tape
thinking
a flamethrower to the board.
No. I was thinking I wear the flamethrower on the skateboard. No, then the
And we
flames will
try
come
to
back
knock
in.
you off with the drones, and
We'll-
then
we'll do something.
Who wins?
Who wins? the whoever's watching the video, the viewers will win that one.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is some really great video, and then I'm going to talk about the thing that will make my face red with rage. But this is from our buddy TJ Grady. You want to see some pumping up at the beach? Huh? You guys want to see that?
We're here to pump you up.
Some pumping up at the beach? Yeah, let's do it. All right. So here we are, pumping it up at the beach. He says, hey, Ken, I thought I'd share this little video of our Beachwood Nourishment program. Sexy. What's going on right now? The Army Corps of Engineers pumping sand from about a mile out in the ocean back to the beach. The project will last almost all summer, but it will add almost 6 feet of length to the beach. They do this about 4 years to help with erosion. TJ Grady sent this in. They did this in Ocean City, New Jersey, every few years. They do this in touristy towns and where there's a lot of lakefront property because they can afford to do it because of the taxes. This is a very expensive proposition, what they're doing here. Looks like it would be fun to be out there, though, while they're doing that. Just playing in that water. Your thoughts, Smitty, if you have any.
I have no thoughts.
No thoughts. I didn't think so. You guys are just like lost. Wow, pretty colors.
The
Chinese very similar thing on the beach in Australia.
In Australia?
I was trying to come up with a good Jersey Shore reference, but I couldn't do it.
Okay, awesome.
The Chinese an island with that kind of technology, and from last I heard, it's kind of going right back into the ocean.
Yeah, didn't they build a bunch of islands in Dubai too? They're
Oh, the palms. The
palms. And Japan does a lot of that because land is at a premium in these smaller countries.
Well,
Not here,
China's
man.
made it extend their territory.
Yeah, China's built a bunch of stuff out there.
Right.
Yeah, it's all dissolving. The ocean's is reclaiming it.
A couple more super chats came in. Dyna Drone, $5. Here he says, here's a little bit more for the trip, but I got to go fire drill. Thank you, Dyna Drone, for both the contribution and for your service. Appreciate that. He's a volunteer fireman. Joseph Moylan Carter with a 5-pounder. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching in Europe. Alexa, what time is it in London?
In London, it's 1:17 a.m.
You guys staying up late just for this. This is awesome. Thank you so much. He says, late tonight, as on a short break in hotel watching the show, but please don't tell Ken to go to any bridges. No. There's going to be a lot of bridges on our trip. Are we gonna go over the Hoover Dam?
We can get but we can get close.
Okay.
We can get some dam footage.
Yeah, because
take some damn photos.
That'd be damn fun to drive over that thing at least. And TJ Grady, hey, thank you. And he simply says, pickles.
Every week.
Pickles. And you know what? It's true. You can't deny it. Pickles. All right, so grab your pickle and hang on because this is going to irritate some people.
Cue the Raz, cue the emergency Raz.
Yeah,
afterwards.
we're going to Raz it up right after this. I might need some pre-Raz. All right, this is from a guy named Brian Gilbert. He says, hey, Ken, I was just catching up on your drone podcast from 8 days ago on the Oregon Parks drone stuff. I recently found out that Missouri Conservation will give you a permit to fly in areas. I contacted them to get one of the and their response shocked me. So he contacted them, and here's the response. They say a permit of this nature is possible, but it will take a bit to be approved. All drone permits are being approved through Jefferson City now, but I will continue to be the avenue for that. We also have recently updated our photography permits. Just some information to think about is a commercial photography permit costs $100 a year. That year starts on July 1st and go through June 30th. This may not coincide with the drone permit, which will be separate. A commercial videography permit costs $500 a day, and specifically to the day it is written. Okay? So that was their response. And then he said, back to them, he said, thanks. Starting a new company, the funds just aren't there yet, and I don't think Bonanza will be an area to spend that kind of money. I wanted to use it for more practice than anything. Thanks for responding. And so I thought, well, clearly this is a money grab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very vague language because, you can fly your drone without being a videographer. You can fly your drone as a hobbyist. And that's pretty much what Ryan LaTourette said. I sent this to our buddy Ryan LaTourette, who is in your corner legal-wise. If you have any questions, you need drone advice, right here, LaTourette at Comcast.net. He is very helpful and very knowledgeable. And so I refer these things to him because I don't want to be the only one pissed off. So here's what Ryan said. He said that it seems that the Missouri Conservation Department hasn't yet received the Price versus Barr decision. I don't know what that is. He says, while Price v. Barr was in regards to the national parks, which are the federal equivalent of MCD's state lands, the ruling would surely be eye-opening when presented to a state judge in a suit seeking to enjoin MCD from demanding such permits. You see, Ryan has this lawyer speak, and believe me, it's a good thing because, man, they try to get you. This is a little lengthy, but I'm going to read it to you. This is Ryan continuing. Next steps would be to organize the fellow Missouri drone operators and collaborate to engage with legal counsel and file suit if needed. But I'd also like to take note that based on the wording of the MCD commercial photography permit ordinance, this is where it gets you, you as a drone pilot would not be required to have a commercial photography permit. Remember that Part 107 is not commercial. It's civil certification. That is true. You could simply apply for the free recreational drone permit and fly. The MCD would then need to ticket based on intent, and they'd have to prove that intent in court. File a motion to dismiss and hang them out to dry as palm readers thinking they can read people's minds. Bravo to you, Ryan. Thank you. Bravo. Seems kind of obvious when he puts it that way. And it's these kind of things that are kind of lost on most people. Most people are like, oh, well, I guess I need a videography permit, $500, I just won't do it. But, if you push and you get somebody in your corner that's knowledgeable like Ryan LaTourette, then we can set some damn precedent and stop these people from even thinking of these crazy ways to steal your money. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
We may have to ask him another question because John Winkle says that Washington State's about to start charging a $15 a year drone registration fee on top of the federal registration.
See, this kind of thing.
Do that?
No, they can't. Well, they can, but then you have to fight it. That's the thing. They can do this, grab some money, and then somebody fights it, stops it, but they've already made this money.
Yeah.
But how do they usurp FAA regulations
with legalese, with this language? It's like, I use this example a lot. It's like these traffic cameras. Like,
right.
They don't have a legal leg to stand on, and they're outlawed in Tennessee. But
they are now.
But and you don't have to pay them. Yet they remain in Tennessee because they hope people won't be able to think that way and just be like, oh well. Because if you read the language in that, you have to read.
License plates in Tennessee, the blue ones, cannot be seen by those cameras.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, they want to recall all the license plates because apparently there's a reflective material on it, and when the cameras go off, they just get a blank image.
Good. Then they shot themselves in the foot. Or they did on purpose.
I've got a question for the pilot here who kind of relates to this. So we have federal regulations on where and how you can fly your plane, right?
Yes.
Are there state regulations?
No, it's just all-encompassing for the FAA. Yeah. And
theoretically, the same thing to apply to drones for a large part?
Yeah.
Of course, you're not the lawyer, but...
The FAA has exclusive sovereignty, period.
Yeah. They do, and it's a land use problem because you have to take off from whoever's land it is, whether it be private property or city property or whatever. And that's
lawyers. We're keeping this guy on retainer.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Say again, Smitty?
I was just asking, speaking of lawyers, we do have this guy on on standby.
Ryan
for us, right?
La Tourette. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I have his number, and I will send him these stories once in a while. Like, hey, this pisses me off. Does it piss you off too? And he like sends back these like, that's why I love him, because he's like,
hey, are you licensed to practice New Mexico, or
Yeah, right. do you think that we'll run into any issues on our journey as far as jurisdictions or fake signs that say no drone zone, or just the people? Because I think the public as a whole usually is more accepting of drones now these days. Anyway, they're used to them. But
what is there, like 1 million drones now registered in the United States?
Yeah, they're not a
some people
secret.
call that a target-rich environment.
Yeah, they're not a secret anymore.
No, right. That's my point.
I still give us a 1 in 5 chance to get one of our drones shot at.
Right, but I mean, drones are like fondue machines. Everybody knows what a fondue machine is. That they don't know how it works, but they know about them. Ooh, a drone fondue machine. A fountain of chocolate coming down.
Chocolate or cheese?
Yes, and then we'll glaze them with the flamethrower. Yes.
With a little chocolate glazing. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Is everybody in the chat suitably pissed off like me? Are you? Well then, we probably need to go ahead and step into the Raz chamber. Yes. Let's all hop in here. As I put on my perfectly authentic English accent and we just sit back. No worries, no problems. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Everybody's welcome. Barkley, what is that you're wearing? I like it. Takes a brave man to wear a pink banana hammock. Good job, sir.
I feel it well.
Everything is perfectly wonderful in here. Route 66 is cop-free. All rotary engines run perfectly. And none of the foods will give us gas. It's a wonderful place.
No check engine lights.
No check engine lights. All hotels are cheap. But there is one rule here in the Raz chamber as we're all relaxing. What rule is that? Anyone? Bueller?
There's no flatulating in the Raz.
No farting in the Raz chamber. Now sit back and enjoy. Johnny DRC, what the ever-loving hell?
You dirty bird.
You are a dirty bird.
Everybody.
Johnny DRC, shame. Shame on you for farting in the Raz. You saw our sign. Sure, you can fight it in court, but it'll cost you. There'll be no farting precedent set in the Raz. Johnny DRC. Ooh, what a dirty bird. Ooh, it just makes me. Ooh. I want to write a strongly worded letter. All right. All right. So a few more videos, and then I guess that'll be it, right? Unless you guys have anything.
I got an early flight tomorrow morning. I got to go.
You got to go right now?
No, I'll wait for the couple of videos.
Okay, good. All right. All right. Now, you're flying the flight tomorrow.
Yes, I'm flying to JFK from Boston and then on to DFW. So New York to Dallas.
And how many passengers will you have?
Somewhere between 90 to 100.
And so if we keep you up doing our silly little stream here, then that could affect your situational.
I am always fully rested.
Okay, good. All right, because I don't want to be responsible. Right. Okay. I stayed up too late. Hold on. Where's my? I gotta do this.
This is your super tired pilot speaking. I think we'll be all right. I think I remember how to fly this thing. Thanks, Ken Heron, for keeping me up late last night. Enjoy the peanuts.
What kind of announcements do you make? Like, can you do one right now? Can you do a passenger announcement?
It's always whenever we switch the seatbelt sign off. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, just switch the seatbelt sign off. Feel free to move about the cabin. We ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you sit down, just in case we encounter some rough air.
Rough air.
I'll get back to you before top of descent with the updated weather for our arrival. But until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the. I'm not going to go the rest because I'll give it away. Well,
Yeah. But you say rough air. Can I give you a sound effect machine when you say rough air? You just have. There you go. Do you ever do anything like funny? Do the flight attendants ever do anything like any funny safety messages or anything like that?
Because I'm Australian and the rest of the world deals in metric, I give the PA in Fahrenheit, in Celsius, and also in Kelvin.
Oh, yeah.
So the Kelvin's for the nerds. And the other one that I do is if we're going to gate, say, D93, I'll say D for dingo. Or I'll give it a little bit of an Australian twist.
Right, okay. So you play that up. You play that up.
Yes, I do.
Do you think it comforts passengers to hear an Australian accent, or?
We have people flying from all walks of life, all nationalities. So it's
right, of course.
It's just a little bit different because nobody listens to the PA. Nobody knows. They just want to get back to their movie and get back on.
But I tell you what, I now that you have a gravitas, all the Australian, English, and German, But if I'm mid-flight and I heard, "Hey y'all, look, it's your captain's faking. It's gonna be all right, man." We got Ernest Goes to Camp playing on the big screen back there. Keep your tray tables in the upright position and all your 40 ounces off the floor. Take off your shoes and have fun. Relax. If I heard that, I'd be like, oh.
The last thing you want to hear is a pilot going, oops.
Yeah, right?
Shit, is this thing on?
Yeah, right. Oh, my God.
Hot mic.
All right. So this is one of my friends from Chicago, Jim Pedikowski. And he says, Ken.
Jim!
Yeah, Jim. He says, we'll probably see him in April when we go. Ken, please welcome my brother, Joe Pedikowski, into the drone family. After watching your TNL show and seeing my professional drone videos, he decided to go out and purchase a DJI Air 2S. He had been practicing a bunch near his home, and we met up Saturday, and he captured some good train videos and flew over the mighty Fox River. This video includes a dramatic landing on his cardboard square and us playing chicken with our drones. I had to talk him out of duct taping the drones together. Haha, very funny, Jim. I bet his and my photo can end up on Beauchart's wall before Kelly. So here is the Pedikowski brothers flying drones. Epidemic sound effects, by the way. An extensive library. Link in the description. Oh, dramatic. Oh!
This summer, Pedikowski versus Pedikowski. This time, it's personal. Brotherly drone love, rated R.
Here we go. And can he do it? Yeah! Very nice, guys. Very nice. That feels good when you can do stuff like that as a newbie, doesn't it? And there they are, the Pedikowski brothers.
Can they see us? Can we wave at them?
Thank you, guys. Yeah, you guys are waving back at them. I do that whenever I go to the beach. I'm waving back at the ocean. What was it waving at me? Come on. Right.
That brings up the question. How long until Ken actually plays chicken with a pair of drones?
Well, we do that every time we fly FPV. Every time we're just,
I mean, intentionally hit each other.
Intentionally, yeah, I don't know about that, but
it's called minefield.
Yes, yes. Are any of you coming to Minefield?
Yes.
Okay. So Minefield, for those who are watching that don't know, is my event, my yearly event in Brownsville, Tennessee. This year it's going to happen Saturday, August 20th. And that's 2 days before my birthday. And this year, I'll be bringing a massive 55-foot ladder truck fire engine.
That'll work real good with somebody's fire extinguisher.
Yes, and if you get stuck up in the sculpture, I can retrieve it easily.
Cool.
Easily. So
can FPV through or between the rungs of the ladder when it's...
Do you know what? I dreamed about doing that, but the ladder has a pipe on it to deliver water. The ladder is actually a nozzle for, so, But and you wouldn't want to do that anyway. You wouldn't want to take that pipe off because then we couldn't spray water on the Hooters girls that will be there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm there.
I'm being told no Hooters. Hooters girls are welcome, but we didn't schedule any. Is that right? Right. That's okay. My producer.
Oh man, who do we talk to?
We got to talk to somebody. All right.
Yeah.
So is El Smeghead? Is he in the chat?
I haven't seen him so far.
Okay. Alexa, what time is it in Guernsey, UK?
In Guernsey, it's 1:35 a.m.
Yeah, he's asleep. All right. So, but he'll see this tomorrow. This is from Andy, El Smeghead. He says, here's a short video of Mom Tour. I think that's what it's called, Mom Tour, in the English Peak District. It's a 1,696 foot hill. Thanks for doing Imperial for me. And we walked up it. Music epidemic, of course, due to its non-crappiness. By the way, there's links in the description if you would like to try it out. Stop playing all that copyrighted music. Get epidemic sound because everything else is a crap. That's right. All right. Here is El Smeghead, a big UK hill.
I see big in here. You ready? I am. Oh, look, she's shivering already. Better get moving. To the summit!
Whoa. The intrepid explorer is heading up to the summit.
I hope this video doesn't peak early.
Ah, there's the co-host. The co-host finally got here. All right. I'm just teasing you. That is cool. Wow.
Nicely
Very
done.
nice.
This film not yet rated.
I don't know why I want to do my movie
Nice.
trailer voice. All right. We're coming to the end here, but before we go, I do have to mention this, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about RemotePilot101.com.
The man with two watches.
That's right. Let me put this fantastic. There it is. RemotePilot101.com. Jason Shepard. He is the man with two watches. There he is.
Use promo code Heron18 for 30% off.
That's right. You get 30% off. And we all have our 107, do we not? You guys?
We do.
Smitty, you don't yet. Are you planning?
I've been a little busy.
Yeah. Well, you're planning on doing it, right?
I am planning on doing it.
All right.
With the help of
RemotePilot101.com. That's right. Jason Shepard.
And a discount from Ken Heron.
He is a great instructor. There's video tutorials to give you all the knowledge that you'll need to be a smarter drone pilot and get your 14 CFR Part 107, which allows you to legally make money with your drone in the United States. Okay? You do want to get that 30% off. And when you graduate, they give you a cool card that you can flip out to all your drone friends. Look how cool I am. And not only that, if you plan on getting into manned aviation, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump through M0A to use that knowledge from your drone certification and go ahead and get your manned certification.
And it goes the other way as well, Ken. So if you're a manned pilot, if you've got your Part 65 or Part 121, you can do an online test and get your Part 117 very, very easily.
Yeah.
So much more easily than it would be for you.
Right. There you go.
Cool.
Thank you very much. RemotePilot101.com. Love you, mean it. All right.
I used them, by the way. I used your discount when I took my test.
Yeah.
And I studied up with all the videos that he provides, and I took the test, and I was hoping for 100%, and I did not get it.
What'd you get?
But I got a 97.
Okay. Well, you got one better than me. I think I got a 96.
Oh,
you're
so
one.
close.
You're one better than me.
Oh, just there, Ken. Just there.
Get you next time, Barkley.
Barkley. All right. So I got one more video. And this is from Nick Sanders. And this video is fogging nice. I mean, it's real fogging nice. It's so fogging nice. I mean, fog Ed about it.
Well, how fogging nice is it?
It's really fogging nice. And it is the viewer video of the week. Congratulations.
All right.
Nick Sanders, you get Freewell filters from freewellgear.com. Just email me and remind me that you won because I'm old and I forget stuff. And, you know, I don't have a staff. It's just me. It's just me doing all this.
I still want the pin that I won a month ago.
The pin? The pin? What pin?
The one that says, "My drone survived Ken Heron."
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, I'm bringing all that. Oh, my goodness.
That's the one that says, "My car survived Ken Heron."
Now, hold on. Before I show that, before I show the video, I do want to thank Brad Berry. Thank you, Brad Berry.
Thank you, Brad.
$66 for the trip. I'm in Albuquerque. He says, we need to do the world's second longest aerial tram. Ooh.
Yeah,
yes.
Albuquerque. We'll be there.
Will we be going through Albuquerque?
Yes, contact Ken. Send him your information.
Yeah, please. We want to check this out, Brad Berry. That would be very fun.
I knew I too should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much. $66 for Route 66. My goodness. Thank you guys so much. All right. Hope to see you, Brad. Remember to email me, and I'll give it to our project coordinator. All right. I'm just throwing out titles. There you go. I'm throwing out titles. All right. So this is from Nick Sanders. He says, "Hey, Ken, I managed to get some shots of the woods by my house, picking out low-lying mist this morning. Best of all, it was clear at my house. Didn't have to worry about VLOS or downward sensors trying to land on the fog. Unlike my last attempt where it took several minutes to come back down from 30 feet up. Ha ha. Enjoy. Nick Sanders. It's the viewer video of the week, and it's fogging awesome." Isn't that beautimous?
He tried to videotape the trees, but he missed.
Yeah, right. All that fog is in the way of those beautiful trees. Can you fly through fog without any problems, Ben?
We can land. It's called a Cat 3 ILS landing into places like Kennedy or Dallas. So we don't actually have to see the runway to land it.
Okay.
It's super interesting when you do it.
And are you flying, I guess, instruments, right? I mean, like you have to do
the
manual.
autopilot's fully engaged. So
the autopilot does it.
You hook it all up and then let it land itself.
Really?
Yeah, we used to land the 380 like that all the time.
Have you ever, I imagine you've had to do go-arounds like where you can't land and you have to try again, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever, I have so many questions for, will you come back and be a guest on the show? I have so many questions for airline pilots.
Sure.
Okay. Have you ever had a tail strike?
No.
No, because you're better than that.
And part of that, because we always train in the simulator to do the certain rotation rate. So it's generally about 3 degrees per second that you rotate. Mm-hmm. So I go through my head, go 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana, 5 banana. So 5 seconds. And I reach the pitch attitude that for takeoff. And doing that, it's a fail-safe method to not tail strike your...
Are you really up there in your head counting bananas?
Yeah, you can use bananas. There's a lot of stuff. You could use Mississippi, and in Australia, you could use something else, but I'm not at liberty to say that, which I'll tell you on the trip.
Okay, more trip stories. Fantastic. Well, you know what? I think I would feel more at ease if the pilot of the plane I was in was a flamethrower owner. I think I would feel a little more at ease about that. Thank you guys for your time. I know you're all very busy. We're all very busy trying to get all of our schedules shuffled together to make this bucket list once in a lifetime trip happen that we're going to do every year from now on, right? Every year,
yes,
right?
Someplace else next time, right?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful.
Blue Ridge Parkway or something.
West to east, east to west.
And I guess that would be it.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Love you guys. You're going to get sick of me. Trust that.
I got sick of you 20 years ago.
Best buddies forever after this. Yeah. If you can pee behind a cactus in front of somebody, you're best friends for life. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this stream. It's always fun to see everybody coming back again and again, having fun with us and sharing this wonderful community. And I appreciate each and every one of you supporting my tow truck fund. I really do appreciate that. Thanks to Jeff Sills in the news. We will be back again next week. I will. Just me and Jeff next week for a very abbreviated TNL until we hit the road. But until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Have fun out there. Buh.
And bye.
Bye.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!